To approach the secrets of alchemy, we must first learn to change our perception of the world. Only then we will be able to commune with matter and with nature. This apprenticeship will take the form of a long voyage, the alchemical voyage. 7 stages, 7 films, in the company of Patrick Burensteinas, scientist and alchemist.
The metal is going to release its fire. A purple flame comes out, and inside we can see what the alchemists call the volcano.
The alchemical voyage. A voyage of initiation that dates back to the dawn of time. It begins in Brussels on the Grand Place. The alchemists left their mark here.
In alchemy there's a saying, if you try to make gold you will never succeed, but if you know how to do it, you will never need to.
To make gold, you need to find the Philosopher's Stone. A stone that one can obtain only by oneself becoming a philosopher, a wise man. The alchemical voyage is above all a philosophical quest.
We will pass through Chartres, our second stage.
The cathedral will make us aware of the energies of the sky and of the earth.
All the energy of the place, the whole charge built up in the cathedral empties itself into us. Even if this cathedral does not give us any technical means to obtain the Magnum Opus, in any case it points us in the right direction for the philosophy of this task.
The alchemist must develop his sensitivity and his imagination. That is what we will understand in the 3rd step of our journey. The Mont Saint-Michel will show how the alchemical Magnum Opus is linked with the arts and with legends.
We will learn the language of the birds and the music of the spheres.
Until the 18th century, this choir was called the Magnum Opus. And this is no coincidence. What we are looking for is at one remove from this reality, so we must try to perceive something beyond it.
In Rocamadour, our 4th step, we will fill these other dimensions almost physically.
All alchemists must do certain things. They must pass through doors, and here the alchemist passes what one calls a door between worlds, so he can perceive extraordinary realities.
This is the reality in which the spirits of nature live. We call them elementals. They will be a most precious assistance for the alchemist.
This place is permeated with alchemy. It is the very soul of alchemy. Alchemy is not about locking yourself up in a laboratory and doing little experiments. It's about understanding the universe. And here we are at the crossroads of the whole universe.
Then we will be ready to leave for our 5th stage. We will journey to that mythical place of the alchemists, Saint James of Compostela.
We think we have arrived, and that of itself is very alchemical. Things that are plainly evident are not what we have to find. Yes, there is gold everywhere here, but nevertheless we must continue on our way with great asceticism to visit places that seem much simpler, but that are no doubt the real culmination of our quest.
This culmination is the discovery of the famous alchemical raw material which we need in order to start the Magnum Opus.
Saint-Jacques and the Galician coast are not the end of our trip.
Now we need to go back and start to work this raw material in the laboratory.
We will pass again by Chartres. We will know how to find very precise alchemical signs on the cathedral.
The instructions are there, but in the wrong order.
Next we will go to Paris, our 6th stage. We will follow the trail of clues left for us by Nicolas Flamel. It is said that this famous medieval alchemist actually found the Philosopher's Stone.
We will begin to see the metal transform itself.
Something's happening. Something's happening inside the crucible while outside there is no movement. So it is only a short step from there to saying that the metal is able to transmute into something else.
In certain churches of Paris, we will discover precious pieces of information, as in the windows of Saint-Étienne-du-Mont.
You can see that on the table here is a knife, and that on that knife is drawn the symbol for antimony.
Or again, the choir stalls of Saint-Gervais-Saint-Protais.
You can see a house here and a curious personage in an even more curious position. He seems to be defecating in front of his house. There is a saying, if you want to work on a pure material, then you must yourself be pure, so you must expel outside of you everything that is bad.
The 7th step, the final hypothesis, is Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris.
There, we can learn about every aspect of the alchemist's Magnum Opus.
On the medallions of the central porch and on the rose window above them.
We have come to the end of our journey, and here we see a figure, and this figure is holding a stone. And of course, it is here that he found the Philosopher's Stone. Once the seeker has found the Philosopher's Stone, well, that's it. All nature is opened up to him. He can see whatever is beyond it. He has found the ultimate unity of all things.
At the end of this voyage, Alchemy will have shown us the extraordinary riches of this quest to which it has drawn us since time immemorial.
I hope that this will at very least help modern man to reconcile himself with his world.